We're joined this morning by Miss Charlene Patton with the Kansas Soybean Commission, and she has got some really great recipes for us today. So we're making the applesauce old-fashioned loaf. So you even said yourself, and you had us smell it, and we actually took a little taste.
We weren't supposed to. No, I'm just kidding. Jared just took it upon himself to take a whole bite.
Yeah.
Right,
okay,
Charlene?
well, some of yours isn't missing either.
You can't even notice.
But here's what I noticed, Charlene, is not only does it look at once you cut it open, on the top you can just see how moist it is. So tell us how we're going to make this today.
Well, we're celebrating harvest of the apples, combining them with our good soybean products. And I mentioned earlier, 12,000 soybean farmers across the state of Kansas
They are a
that
staple.
are in the fields now getting those soybeans out. So this recipe starts out with 1 cup of soy flour blend. And I've got that recipe on our website. It's 1 cup of soy flour and 7 cups of our good Kansas wheat flour. So I'm going to start mixing this with you, but Rain is going to mix this part, our liquid ingredients. You have 1 cup of applesauce. You have a teaspoon of vanilla and egg, and some vegetable oil. You have 2 tablespoons. Now you're going to add in our sugar to that.
Wait, do I put this all in there?
Well, put it all in there. You mix all that in there with your whisk. Good job. Now, you're going to add our leavening. We have 3 tablespoons there.
Okay, I'm sorry, she doesn't listen.
Not 3 tablespoons, 3 teaspoons.
That's very different.
3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon.
There
we
you
do
go.
a little math there.
I know, you've only been doing this 50 years, Charlene. I'm not sure why you're struggling.
And then the apple pie spice.
Oh, apple pie spice.
I thought it was cinnamon, but that makes sense because we're talking about apples.
And you know, it's kind of nice to use that because you don't have to have all the different seasonings. You can just get all of them in one. And then a little bit of salt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at you. You're ready for us. And then let's go ahead and add that. And then, Jared, we were talking, this recipe calls for 1/4 of a cup of raisins and 1/4 of a cup of walnuts. And when you make it yourself, what can you do?
You can switch out the raisins for chocolate chips.
That's right.
Right? And you can do milk chocolate, dark chocolate. Ooh, what if you want to use the white chocolate? Do you like white chocolate, Raina?
No, I'm more just
either.
I like dark.
I don't
dark
feel like it's real
my favorite.
chocolate. Oh, you know what? We've got a little bit. You know how I feel about waste.
Yes,
there we go.
Thank you.
Are you ready for the nuts, the walnuts?
Yes. And did you notice how those raisins were nice and plump? I always plump my raisins when I'm doing a baking recipe.
How do you do that?
Yeah,
don't you guys get them from the store?
This recipe calls for 1/4 cup of raisins. So I put them in a microwave-safe bowl, cover them with water, put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. It'll start bubbling. Let it set, and then all those raisins will plump up and get really moist. Drain it off then before you add it to your recipe.
So if you're not a lazy person, go ahead and do that. But we're just going to throw it right in.
Isn't a plump raisin a grape?
Yes.
Kidding.
That's how it starts.
What's next?
Now this is a greased 8-inch square or 8-inch loaf pan. We're going to pour that into there, and then it's going to bake at 350 for about 45 minutes. Use a wooden pick to make sure that it's done. And then you will have the most wonderful bread. It goes great with our salad. But I'm telling you, I think this is a recipe you're going to want to tuck away for gift giving for the holidays because it is so moist and wonderful.
And nothing says fall like apple.
That's right.
There you go. Perfect.
Well, where do people go to get the recipe?
They should go to kansassoybeans.org, and they can also call our 800 number, 877-KS-SOYBEAN, and we'll send them all the wonderful apple and soy recipes for October.
All right. Thank you, Charlene, and thank you to our 12,000 soybean farmers across the state of Kansas for your work, because you've put it on the table for us. Well, stay with us because we're back right after this.